So today we are going to cover Sustainable Development Goals, India's ranking, review of Sustainable Development Goals, how India is marching towards the Sustainable Development Goals in just 11 minutes. Just see it and hear it. So let's dive into the Sustainable Development Goals. There are about 17 Sustainable Development Goals. In the year 2015, 193 heads of state of United Nations General Assembly set up a collection of 17 goals known as Sustainable Development Goals or simply global goals. There are about 169 targets and 17 goals. All these goals should be achieved by all the member states by the year 2030. These goals are broad, independent, and cover all the social, economic, and social issues, making it as every country's responsibility, everyone's responsibility. First goal is end poverty in all its forms. Poverty is defined as income less than 1.25 US dollars per day. So SDG aims to eradicate extreme poverty by the year 2030. Secondly, end hunger, achieve food security, and improve nutrition and promote sustainable agriculture. For everything, see the picture and remember. For this goal, end poverty in all forms. Remember this picture, no poverty, red colored picture with all age group people standing here. So with this, you have to remember, 1 is the size of the person standing here, 0.25 is the size of the child standing here. So like this you can remember, less than 1.25 US dollars per day is poverty. We are aiming to reduce this poverty by the year 2030. So all goals remember with the help of picture. Now second goal you can remember with the help of this bowl with soup. So this says end hunger, achieve food security, improve the nutrition. So with this picture, we are ending malnutrition, protecting the small farmers, protecting the genetic diversity of crops produced, and making farming productive. Everything comes under this zero hunger picture, goal number 2. Goal number 3, ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all ages. See, again, the picture of good health and well-being is ECG, a picture of ECG with a heart. So this says vaccinate your family to protect and improve the public health, workforce healthcare, reducing the illness and death by pollution. And also it's a comprehensive agenda dealing with AIDS, malaria, tuberculosis, all these global challenges. Fourth one, ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunity for all. So remember the picture of the book with a pen here, quality education. So everyone should be provided an opportunity for quality education, university level education, at least vocational training and entrepreneurial skills. Help children in your community to read. Fifth one is achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls. So the picture of circle with the plus sign is a female, with the arrow above is male. And so in between the circle you have equal to sign. So the fifth one is gender equality. You can remember with the help of this picture. A woman should be given that freedom from discrimination, violence, shared leadership opportunities should be given, and responsibilities for women as well as property ownership. So the women are not given this property ownership, especially in India. This is a cultural norm. So this sustainable development goal is challenging that norm. Sixth one is to ensure availability and sustainable management of water and sanitation for all. Again, the picture of blue color, 6 clean water and sanitation with a drop of water in the middle. See, this data is very important. The water scarcity affects 40% of the total world population. So SDG aims to provide clean and accessible water for all and to avoid wastewater. 7 is to ensure access to affordable, reliable and sustainable modern energy for all. So clean, affordable energy. Again, it is a light color like sunlight. So the same light is depicted here with the picture of a sun. So 7 sun. So you can remember 7 sun, affordable and clean energy. Here the data is 1.3 billion people. That is 1/8 of the global population have no access to electricity. So to use renewable sources of energy to provide electricity is the target in this SDG. Eighth one is to promote sustainable economic growth, full productive employment, decent work for all. 8. So you can see the growth of this economy. So decent work and economic growth. About 75 million people between age of 15 and 24 are estimated to be unemployed and out of school globally. So opportunities for decent work should be provided for them so as to ensure economic growth. 9 is build resilient infrastructure, promote inclusive and sustainable industrialization and foster innovation. The picture of factories is here. 10 is reduce inequality within and among countries So again, a picture of equality and among countries. So the circle is not a complete circle, and the circle is tapering, which says the countries are unequal, and there are people living in these unequal societies, disadvantaged and marginalized population are living in these societies. 11. Make cities and human settlements inclusive, safe, resilient and sustainable. So the cities, the picture of cities with high-rise buildings is depicted here in daylight. There is orange color light. So the transportation facilities, disaster preparedness, everything should be ensured. The preservation of world's cultural and natural heritage for certain ancient cities, that should be ensured. So these are all depicted in this picture. Biking, walking or using public transportation so as to reduce pollution and to keep our cities air clean. 12th is ensure sustainable consumption and production pattern. This is also like 8, but this is not 8. This is recycling symbol. Like this, if it is there is recycling of waste like paper, glass, plastic, aluminum, everything should be recycled. So that is responsible consumption and production. Taking urgent action to combat climate change and its impact is number 13. Now it is in green color. So it is depicting the environment, and there is a eye with a black portion of the eye is depicted in green color, that is a world. And especially this SDG 13 ensures that we follow the Paris Agreement of December 2015, which guides nations to jointly commit to limiting global warming to not more than 2 degrees Celsius. 14. Conserve and sustainably use the ocean, seas and marine resources. So number 14 is depicted in blue color with the picture of a fish and water. The world's ocean are overfished, underprotected and stressed from climate change and pollution. So avoiding plastic bags to keep the oceans safe and clean are some of the goals of Sustainable Development Goal number 14. Goal number 15, again in green, so it is related to environment, protect, restore and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystem, manage the forest, combat desertification, halt and remove land degradation, halt the biodiversity loss. So plant a tree and help protect the environment. Number 16, promote peaceful and inclusive society for sustainable development. So blue color here with a white colored pigeon holding leaf, and there is a hammer. It is sitting on a judicial hammer. The white colored bird sitting on the judicial hammer signifies the peace, justice and strong institutional systems to end corruption, to reduce violence, torture and to right to elect leaders of their country and local community without any external pressure or violence. Number 17 is also blue in color, that is, which means implementation and revitalizing the global partnership for sustainable development. So this is the overall goal. Every country should partner in these sustainable development goals, and every country should be ensured of raising the funds, capacities and technologies to reach the sustainable development goal through appropriate partnership and collaboration. See, in the race for sustainable development goals, now this is an older one, 2017, but the latest, according to the latest ranking, Finland comes first, followed by Sweden. Okay, score is 85.6, 84, like this it is there. Coming to India in 2017, the number is 58.1, whereas the current data is, and the rank is 116, whereas the current data is, India has a little bit improved, the score is 63 something, and India's rank is 109 now in terms of sustainable development goals among the world countries. India is showing some improvement. So previously there was 8 Millennium Development Goal. Now this Millennium Development Goals is changed to Sustainable Development Goals with 17 goals. So what did we achieve and lost? For some areas we have achieved something, like to reduce the poverty levels, in providing access to safe drinking water, we have achieved some targets, but targets not achieved like women empowerment, people suffering from hunger, these targets are not achieved properly. Reducing the maternal mortality also, we have not achieved the target. So what is the review? Our voluntary review of Sustainable Development Goal. India, which holds 1/6 of the global population, holds key to the success of 2030 agenda. The government of India is engaging sub-national and local governments, civil society organizations, local communities, people in vulnerable situation and private sector in achieving the SDG. So it is a collective effort. The motto of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. collective efforts for inclusive growth. That is the strategy of the Government of India for achieving the Sustainable Development Goals in India. Sabal Bharat, empowered and resilient India. India has successfully lifted more than 271 million people out of multi-dimensional poverty through economic growth and development. Enhanced access to nutrition, child health, education, sanitation, drinking water, electricity, and housing have led to reduced inequality among the people in vulnerable population. Swachh Bharat, Swasth Bharat, Clean and Healthy India. This is another campaign which has led on to some improvement in rural sanitation and reduction in stunting and child and maternal mortality rates. The universal health coverage is another component of Government of India towards SCG development goals, the Ayushman Bharat scheme. Also, India's response to COVID pandemic is hailed as a successful management skills of India towards controlling a global pandemic like COVID. Samagra Bharat, Saksham Bharat, inclusive and entrepreneurial India is another scheme. Dhan Aadhaar Mobile, near universal access to bank accounts aided by Jan Dhan Yojana, National Financial Inclusion Scheme, Aadhaar Card, National Unique Identity Number for over 90% of the population, direct benefit transfer to the poor people, including the women, thereby accelerating the economic development. So these are some of the things under this Samagra Bharat, Saksham Bharat, which has led to improved entrepreneurial development and improved SDG goals. Satat Bharat, Sanatan Bharat, Sustainable India is another thing where the electricity problem of India is taken care of, reducing the carbon dioxide emission, providing improved schemes for solar, using solar energy, providing clean cooking fuel, providing renewable energy, wind power. All these things are giving extra points for Sustainable India and Sustainable Development Goals. Sampanna Bharat, Samriddhi Bharat is another such scheme which concentrates on economy. I hope this video is useful for you. Kindly put a like button and share with your friends regarding the Sustainable Development Goals. It will be easy for you to study after watching this video. Press the subscribe button to watch more such important videos. Thank you.